Good game, man. How's it feel to prevail, get the win, fight that one out the way you guys did?
It's great, especially on the back-to-back, man. We've been over on back-to-backs this year. It was great. It was great to get this win.
For you, was there, you and Mike had a little moment last night, and it looked like you guys cleared the air pretty quickly. What can you say about that, and just maybe whether you had any like extra motivation coming into tonight?
I always got extra motivation, man, when I step on the court. But yeah, man, me and Mike go at it all the time. That's not our last time, probably. So yeah, that was nothing. That's just us being competitors and heating the moment. So that wasn't really anything. And yeah, man, I always come in with a chip on my shoulder. So that's nothing new.
Look, Malik, definitely a team effort here. Sabonis, Harrison Barnes, of course, you yourself. There, he had a pretty rough start at the beginning, but he had a couple baskets in that second overtime that kind of helped you guys out. Can you talk about that?
We got 82 games, man. He's not gonna be at all-star level every single game. He's gonna have a little bruise or something that hurt, and he's not gonna play his best ball. That's why we're a team, and that's why we got to step up as other guys to step up like we did tonight. And it's Fox, man. So you never can count him out the game. So I knew that was gonna happen.
Malik, you had some huge performances by some guys, but Keegan Murray stayed the course. He was huge in the overtime session with a bunch of rebounds. Just how much are you seeing him grow and filling in this role?
You just said it, man. He's growing. Every game he's getting smarter, learning something new, getting a little bit more physical, and just figuring the NBA out. That's what he's been doing, and he's taking great steps. Like you said, he just staying the course. Some games he play bad, shoot bad. He's never down on himself, and I just try to push, and pump positivity into him so he can stay up.
Season high 37 for you, and you were getting players drawn up for you at the end of the game there. How good did that feel for you?
It's always good to be on the court, man. So especially when the shots going in. So it just felt great, man. It felt like another game that I was just going.
Like this game had shades of the Clippers game from last year a little bit, but the resiliency of this team, can you speak on that a little bit? Maybe just how much this group fights in these big games and how much maybe that surprises you or you expect that?
I expect us to fight, man, because we've been together for a little minute. And we've been talking about fighting, especially on back-to-backs. And like I said, we haven't won one, and it was our first one we won, and it was great in this fashion because it was a dog fight. And we know we can do it, so we just got to continue to build off this.
Speaking of that dogfight, just how much do you enjoy being in that moment like that, where it's all basically in your hands every time going down?
That's the game. That's the game. That's why you want to play basketball, man. To be in moments like this, game tied up overtime. What you gonna do? I live for these moments.
And I mean, your teammates encourage you to be that guy anyway. Do you see them encourage you even more so when you're having a game like that?
Oh yeah, definitely. They always get the ball, get the ball, get the ball. I'm not gonna shoot it every time. I'm gonna make the right play most of the time. Besides those terrible turnovers I had at the end in transition, but yeah, man, they feed a lot of positivity into me.
Malik, excellent game tonight. What do you think about the Kings' defense tonight? And also, it seems like you had very good chemistry with Sabonis tonight. Would you comment on that?
That's what you said. The defense won the game, man. I think me and Domas, our chemistry is pretty good always. We have when they blitz us a little bit, we have a tough time early, and we figured it out though. But yeah, the defense won the game, man. Trey took a big charge, and I think that charge he took gave us the momentum to come on top.
Yeah, Malik, Orlando came in as a team that scored a lot in the paint, not much from three, and just total opposite.
The opposite. Yeah.
How do you feel like you did execute your game plan and just kind of living with those
Perfect.
shots?
We did it perfect. We did exactly what we wanted to do. But like you said, man, they were just hitting shots tonight. They were hitting a lot of shots tonight, man. Hats off to them.
Malik, there appears to be like a missed call on Paolo Banchero, and the ball was clearly last touched by him. How were you guys feeling, and what were you discussing among yourselves?
We gotta get a stop, man. The refs can't make the right call every play, and we know that. We be nagging them a little too much. I be trying to tell the coaches to shut up. They're not gonna give us anything if you keep talking to them. And I just try to go over there and just ask them what they see and things like that. So it's somebody being positive towards them. But yeah, man, they can't get every call right. I was fine with it.
Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it.
Oh, shit.
You don't like the Wilt stat?
No, that's great.
Just tonight, overall, just what are you thinking after a game like that?
Fight, a lot of character. We figured it out, you know. There's a lot of different stuff out there that we haven't even done before, and you know the team stuck together. You know, there was many moments that they went up, you know, and we could have crumbled, but we kept fighting.
Do you have a favorite moment that sticks out in that game?
I don't know. We just won. I can't even think of anything right now.
Okay. Malik obviously was so huge. Did that kind of remind you of the Clipper performance?
Yeah, man. Yeah, he was huge. He was confident. You know, those straight line drives, getting in the basket, reverse finishes, all that. Those are plays that, you know, kept us in the game.
How crucial just has he been for you guys this season, especially when you guys need a win?
I mean, 6 man of the year right there. You know, every time he's ready, brings the energy, good vibes. You know, we love him on this team.
And to have a game like this where, you know, a Fox kind of struggles a little bit, to have a game like that, especially at a time where you're coming off of a loss.
Yeah, it was perfect. You know, this is a back-to-back. It was our first win on a back-to-back, you know, and we fought, you know, it was a well-fought win.
Come on, so how do you feel about the defense tonight? You guys kept them out of that paint, but they knew they had to shoot.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. You know, I feel like our defense these last couple of games have been really good. It's been our offense that needs some sharpening, I believe. So yeah, I feel like we've been guarding good. You know, they also hit a lot of threes. You know, and they're not known for hitting threes.
And I know you don't like to talk about accolades, but I think you just got your 7 double-double, triple-double in a major way, in a big win and double overtime. Can you talk about, you know, just being consistent in that area?
You know, I just go out there, do my job. There's not much to do. You know, I know what I got to do to help this team. You know, and today was important for us to come out with a win.
When he talked about defense, I mean, Coach was talking about how you guys wanted to, you know, protect the paint, and then they go off and hit 7 threes. The adjustment you guys made to kind of blitz them, how proud are you to see that kind of defensive effort when you have to make an adjustment like that?
I mean, just the guys, you know, we were all tired back to back, you know, overtime, and we just kept fighting. You know, we kept fighting. No one made excuses, so you know that's the best part.
Appreciate
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
All right, appreciate you.
Thank you.
Wow, man, a long game. But I give our guys credit. They found a way to win. Banchero's he's a talent. I mean, you know, we told our guys that this team is really good scoring in the paint, and you know, to our guys' credit, Magic only had 24 points in the paint, but they shot the mess out of the ball. And you know, if Banchero can shoot like that, look out, because he is a talented, strong, young individual that's just getting better and better and better. And so I give him a lot of credit. Their whole team shot the ball at a higher clip, and this is probably the best they've shot it all year. You know, it was something that we were conscious of going in, saying, hey, if we're going to give up anything, let's give up the contested three, and let's protect the paint. I thought our guys did a good job of doing it. I just didn't think that they would hit 25 of them on basically a 60% clip. But you know, at the end of the day, we got a lot of great performances. Keegan was huge for us offensively. 12 rebounds too. Malik was fantastic. He hit big shot after big shot after big shot to keep us in the game or to get us ahead by a point or two. Domas, I mean, he was unbelievable. Another triple-double, 23 rebounds. He was huge for us. I don't know how many triple-doubles that man has on the year now. And then, you know, Trey's defense was very timely. I think he had 2 or 3 charges that could have resulted in momentum swings for them, but kept us in the game and kept things interesting. So just a lot of great individual performances. But like I said, we found a way to win, which is most important, by doing a lot of the little things. I mean, HB, they won't get a lot of credit for this, but we were down 3 and he touched the paint and he sprayed the ball to Malik in the corner, on time, on target. Malik hits a big 3 for us to tie the game. Our blitz at the start of the second quarter of Ventura, which caused them to take a timeout, so now they're down a timeout. Keegan had 2 big offensive rebounds. I think one he hit a 3 on, the other one, Domas got the ball, they fouled Domas, and then they had to foul Foxy, and Foxy hit 1 or 2 free throws. So a lot of little things were accomplished tonight by our guys, individually, collectively, to get us over the hump, and that's why we ended up getting this win.
Mike, you talked about last night how, you know, there wasn't that sense of urgency down the stretch. Tonight, obviously, it was quite a different story with just the throw-in nature of this game. How much can something like this really kind of maybe jolt your team a little bit and give it the right energy needed?
Yeah, any win, and you know, playing a game like we did last night, and with that outcome, it's tough. It's tough on everybody. Everybody is beating themselves up and second guessing this and second guessing that, and so that's the neat thing about the NBA is you got another game coming, and you got to figure out how to learn from what you just went through while trying to figure out how to get a win versus your next opponent. And you know, for our guys to fight the way they fought and find a way into overtimes, I applaud them because there were a handful of times that we could have just cashed it in, especially if our guys were trying to follow the game plan and protecting the paint and giving up contested threes, and guys are hitting 3 after 3 after 3, especially at a lot higher, not a little higher, but a lot higher clip than what they normally do. That can be deflating, but our guys, to their credit, never hung their head or anything like that. They just kind of kept pressing forward and trying to find little things that can help, or little plays that, or lane plays that can help either get us ahead or get us closer.
Mike, De'Aaron Fox has backpacked you guys a bunch of games this season. He's just been tremendous, but tonight he has an off night. How big is it that you had other guys step up and sort of take over when he couldn't sort of complete the job tonight?
Thank you, James. It was huge, man. You know, and that's what you like about the team. There are other guys that can step up, and you know, you talk about Malik being one of them. I mean, he stepped up in a huge way in a double overtime game, scoring 37. But you know, the way he did it, 12 or 20 shots. I mean, 9 assists. That's a big night from him, and we needed that. We needed Keegan's play. We needed HB's play. You know, HB had 17 points and hit some big threes for us too as well. So, you know, to get it from other guys, especially when, you know, Foxy's struggling, is huge.
Coach, with the game plan coming in, keeping them out of the paint like you're talking about, and they knock down as many threes as they do, is there any point in the game where you kind of mess with that a little bit, or is it just trusting the percentages?
No, and we did. That's why we started blitzing them, you know, and just trying to get the ball out of their hands. But I mean, think about it. You got to blitz a power forward center coming off the pick and roll with another center. You know, it's a little unusual, but you know, the young man's that talented, and that's why we started blitzing them and hitting them and trying to mix it up to see if we can get them off the 3-point line, which we did. And then, man, he hits, and it'd be interesting to go back and watch the film. I thought some of his pull-up twos, like he's going hard, he's stopping on the dime and raising up and knocking down a pull-up two. He had an incredible night. But again, like I said, blitzing him and mixing it up, we tried to take away his three by doing that type of stuff.
Coach, except for the victory, of course, what is your favorite part of how you played today?
What's the favorite part of how we played today? I like Trey's charges. I don't know how many he had, but I like watching Trey, you know, stick his nose in there and get ran over, because guys are coming full speed at him, and he sacrificed his body like that, and got the charge, got the turnover, gave us extra possession. That was probably one of the most exciting things that I saw tonight.
Mike, after the little exchange last night, did Malik have anything kind of funny to say tonight about the way things went?
No, you know what, Malik, and I said this to him, I did not think Malik had a good game last night, okay? But he said this to me, and I love our relationship because we're open and honest, and we look each other in the eye, and we don't take anything personal. He started the game off slow, and I didn't say anything to him. I just took him out the game. So I didn't do a good job coaching Malik last night. And so when, before our walkthrough today, I called into my office and I said, Malik, I gotta look you in your eye and I gotta apologize to you because I didn't do a good job coaching you last night. I said, I'm not apologizing for sitting you on the bench, okay, because you didn't play well. I said, but I'm apologizing to you for not coaching you last night the way that I should have. And he said, no, I appreciate that. And then he goes, I got to play better. And he goes, I won't look at you like that again next time neither. So I said, hey, you know what? You can look at me how you want. I said, I also may not coach you the right way down the stretch again, but if anything like that happens, we need to sit down like two grown-ups and look each other in the eye and figure out what happened and make sure that we move forward while not taking anything personal. So he's a hell of a player, but he's a great person too. And I'm fortunate, not only am I fortunate, but I also enjoy coaching him because almost everything he says is real, and you appreciate that.
I just got one question, Shannon. I just want to ask you, a year ago, you know, Orlando Magic coach, they came in here, I think y'all whopped them 28, 30 points, and Paulo did mention that. What that says about Jamal Mosley as a coach, you know, to have those young guys that come in here after their back-to-back, you know, to give pretty much almost equal performance, even though they didn't win. But what that says about Jamal Mosley as a coach?
I mean, Jamal's a hell of a coach. I mean, I'm not even just talking about tonight. Them coming in off the back-to-back, they got a really good record for a really young team. Those guys are playing hard. They're trying to play the right way. They look connected. You know, all that, in my opinion, is attributed to Jamal, and especially with him only being in, I think, year 2. So he's going to keep pushing them. He's going to keep them together, and they're only going to get better.
Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
The locker room's open. Trey should be ready, so